It's your host T Lee and my co-host Jack Khaldun will be live today as usual.
Was pulling up, they acting like they couldn't see me. Now she wanna clean me up like a squeegee. I told her that's on me, baby, like yellow BZ. With the peanut butter tear like a Reese.
Keep on pushing, build through all the obstacles, get it done. That's the underdog.
They don't forget the underdog when they see me. I hit them with the John Cena, they can't see me.
You may overlook this person, but the underdog is the one who's gonna put in the work.
It's over, because you have to lose to win. Whether you think losing is a big event.
Out of mind. All I'm saying, just be careful who you idolize. I'm kicking these scriptures just before the fame. Ain't no cap in my words, I go against the grain.
So I always believe that, like, I took so many risks to make this thing happen. You know what I mean?
I'm always working, bro. Like I said, I'm energy driven. Underdog can put you on your ass. The underdog can put you on game. The underdog can show you something that you didn't know.
Can't go down. All you can do is go up. So are you gonna stay where you at, or are you gonna move up?
Feel the bangers. Feel the bangers.
He said he's nervous. This is his first time doing it.
Cut her ass off if she get down, get read.
Yo. This is the Underdogs Podcast, man. It's your host, Fleetwood T. I got my co-host, my partner, Ether Nation, Jack Khaldun, man. This is the Dawg Talk episode, man. We just kicking it with the people today, you know what I mean? For real. Hope everybody out there been doing their thing, man. Getting it done, not giving up, being consistent, you feel me? But what it is, bro?
You already know, man. Just got down, first home from work, out of that freezer on the Underdog Podcast, about to spit this ether. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for real, man. Get that Nas, that ether tune, man. But man, we doing a late evening episode. Y'all thought it was over. Y'all ain't think the boy gonna pop up, man. For real. We gotta make sure we get it in, man. But this is an episode, man. We just finna kick it, man. Dawg Talk. You know what I mean? Y'all, hey, man, first and foremost, man, shout out to the city, man, because the hurricane just came through there, man, and then sonic boom the whole area. You know what I mean? It hit like everybody thought it wasn't going to hit, man, and everything flooded. I still got to see what's going on, man. It came through
that man. Yeah, we got hit, bro, but, further down south got hit even more, like Naples, Fort Myers. They like down there 10 plus feet on the water over there, man. And I just really hope, you know what I mean, people over there, they made it out safely. Ain't nobody, got hurt or killed around there. Minus, losing your material things.
That could always be rebuilt back, man. Cause how we always look at anybody that's from Florida during the time when we had about 7 hurricanes in 1 year, but probably I'd say about after the 4th hurricane, everybody was just like, man, it is what it is, bro. They done picked up this tradition of barbecuing, going outside. I remember being outside, bro, the hurricane for one of them, dog. We be out of school for about a whole month plus some. For real. But yeah, I need to show y'all this clip too, man. Hold on. Hey, go right here. Real Talk live feed, man. Key West. Live and in action. Hold on, let me see. Got a couple more clips to show y'all, man. A real deal. I think my boy done froze up over there. Hold on, here we go. One more for y'all.
Oh man, Florida.
Boy, who do stuff like that though, man? We ain't doing stuff like that, nah. Come on, nah. It ain't that serious, man. You don't know what's all off in that water. everything done flooded too. They talking about alligators was all in the water and much more, you know. We ain't doing that, man. But now, on a serious note, man, it was definitely looking crazy down there, man. Certain parts of the city in Orlando was flooded, where you couldn't really drive no regular car through there. You had to really have a dually truck or something to get through there, man. Let's see something. We got another one for y'all, man. These folks think it's a game.
Bro, this shit right here could not be made up. What the fuck? Look at the crackers in the water. Bro, these people out here fried.
Shout out to Orlando media, man.
They turned. Check them out.
90 reruns.
They turned.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, prayers to everybody that went through the Hurricane Ivan, man, that came through the especially South, man. I seen so much destruction, but, you know, the material things ain't nothing to replace, man. Just, you know, hopefully everybody was safe and, you know, I ain't lose too much behind it. Let me see. All right, on another note, where we going with it, man? Shout out to everybody watching right now, everybody viewing. Y'all been seeing the Underdog podcast. We on season 2 right now. We got another episode coming tomorrow with an author, a Black-owned independent author from Chicago, Southside, Illinois. Chrissy, the author, she will be on the Underdogs podcast tomorrow around 1 o'clock. But yeah, we got some more stuff. Also, man, I just want to put it out there too. The homie Coolio. A lot of us grew up on seeing the Kenan and Kel show and things of that nature. You know, somebody that was for the culture, Gangsta Paradise. You know what I mean? Just passed away recently, but I want to share a clip from the brother Dan Calloway.
Dane, I'm with my fucking Coolio right now.
Yo, Dan. I tried to reach out to you several times. I support you, bro. I think you one of the most supporting black men in America, bro. I think you need to be protected, guarded. You're a treasure.
You just said, you know what? And you're Native American. Yeah. He said this, and I asked him, I said, do you know Dane Calloway? And he said, yes.
Of course I do.
Of course he does.
I knew this already. I knew from my grandparents. My grandparents were full-blood Native on my father's side, and then my mother's grandfather was my great-grandfather. My mother's grandfather was full-blood Chata.
Yeah.
Chata. I know the right pronunciation, and I've been trying to tell niggas all the time what they are, that they need you. You know what I'm saying? We the melanated Neezy from Turtle Island. I know where I'm from.
Turtle Island.
I know where I'm from, brother. I'm trying to hear the word. Motherfuckers listen, but they don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
That's the shit that the white man. That's that eugenic shit. You know, they didn't steal that shit in our people so bad that they don't want to think different. You know what I mean? I support you though, bro.
We support you.
I support you, bro. And, you know, whatever you need. I got soldiers out here too, ready to ride. And they ready to put their money together too.
I know.
I got niggas that's ready to go buy 1,000 acres.
That part.
And
start a fucking city.
Exactly.
That's what I always be talking about.
If you're a B2B salesperson,
I am not black.
Yeah, man. We had to put that up there, man. Happy transition to the brother Coolio too, man.
Happy transition to Coolio, man. That's a real good brother, man. He had a shoulder on his head, you know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, the brother was really dropping some knowledge on y'all head, bro. We are not black. Melanated Neejies. Neeji stands for Indigenous Aboriginals to Americas, aka Turtle Island, man.
And homie called it right too.
Yeah, we told y'all time and time again, man. Y'all gotta stop falling into these traps, bro. This misnomer, bro. Y'all going by we walking around here calling ourselves a fucking color. Like that's not our nationality. A nationality cannot be a fucking color. Like get the fuck out.
Then what he say, and that's facts though. What he said, man, that the information out here, niggas just don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
They just don't care. So I mean, but that goes hand in hand. If you don't care about your spirituality, you don't care about your identity, and you don't care about how you taking care of your health wise, you just a walking bomb.
You're a walking zombie.
Yeah,
like how you walking around here not valuing yourself. I put a post up the other day, bro. I say you can tell a lot from a person by the way they think, by the way they eat, and
the stuff they digest, the music and everything.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna say. You can tell a lot from the person by the way they think, the way they eat, and what they listen to.
Yeah. And listening go for music or listening to whoever they got this guiding them, you know, in a way. Like he said, eugenics. And if you don't know what eugenics is, I suggest you go do the research on that, you know, and that give you every answer to see where we at today, you know. So information.
There's a whole bunch of cognitive dissonance going on, bro. Like people hear the information and just don't give a fuck about it. They continue because you know why? It's easier to continue the bullshit than to change.
Right. Yeah.
It's easier continue walking around here calling yourself Black or African American because everybody around you been doing it. You've been doing it for so long, programmed. Yeah. And it's like people feel some type of way. It's like I don't want to call myself like being Black, calling yourself Black is a derogatory slur. That's like you walking around here saying you a fuck nigga. You a hoe. You're a bitch. You might as well, because Black means you nothing. That's why Black. That's why America walking around here giving the so-called Black people nothing. They treat you like nothing because Black in their law book means nothing. You're nothing to them. So they continue treating you like nothing.
It's nothing in the laws that protect a Black person. At all. Nothing written in stone that says that you're immune to anything in the judicial system. So,
people keep talking about reparations. Black people is not entitled to reparations. Indigenous people are entitled to reparations.
Yep, exactly. So, if I don't want to give you reparations, I'm gonna change your whole identity. You feel me? I'm gonna change your whole identity, have some $5 Indians. That's why when you look at history, like you it's simple to ask yourself, why would they go so hard to be called an Indian? You feel me? Like for real. Like why would they go?
People think like back when they was hanging us and shit, it was due to some slavery shit. Nah, they was hanging our ancestors because they was walking around here not calling themselves Black or African Americans. They was calling themselves who they nationality truly was indigenous to the land. So they started hanging them. And by you hanging them, you know, people started to get fearful. Like, okay, damn, let's go by what these immigrants are calling us. And slowly by shortly, you know, you start having off breeds. And then, you know, your kids and your kids start calling themselves Black and African Americans because they going to these whitewashed schools. They telling you Black or African American. They teaching this whitewashed Black fake ass history. All this history is fake, bro. Like
all the history that they tell about our people too is about them having their foot on our necks.
Yeah,
for real.
Information out there, man. Like go dig up the archives, bro. You can go back in the 1600s to the 1400s to the 1800s. You see that your people been over here.
I personally done it to see them describe what is an Indian, the color, copper color, all that stuff is there. You know, you just got to be more wise and don't be afraid to stand out, man. Don't be trying to fit in with a group of people because you feel like, oh, if I call myself a Niji or I'm calling myself an Aboriginal indigenous to this land, that everybody gonna feel some type of way because they think that what was taught to them is supposed to be right. It ain't no other way around it. Like,
don't get it twisted. Like, you know what I'm saying? Aboriginal people, bro. We from all around this globe, bro. But I tell you this, bro. 98% of us are from Americas. Africans ain't come over here until the late 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
And Haitians.
And that's when yeah, you right about that too. But that's when Jesse Jackson did the whole African American turn thing around that time too. So yeah. Hey, speaking of him too, bro, I ain't gonna lie too. I was watching, I just told y'all I finished that Dharma, bro. Dawg. Jesse Jackson, bro. I told my lady, I said, man, I said that dude just getting paid trips. He was all on this big talk back then. I said, look at where we at today. He's supposed to be a representation of our people. He's supposed to be for the people. That man just getting a big ass check just to go around and make speeches and take flights and go all over the world. Like, I don't consider him nobody that's for us, bro. To be in a position he in too, he ain't shake not damn limb or break no branches off the tree, man.
All that bullshit, NCAA, all that Jesse Jackson, them, all them bullshit.
Nah,
you know,
bro,
even MLK was down with the fuckery until he got until he started realizing what was really going down, what was going on. That's when they had to knock him out.
Yeah, I respect
he had so much
that,
power and influence by that time.
Yeah,
towards the end,
yeah. Towards the end, I respect him for that because you know how many folks, like you say, Jesse Jackson and your boy with RZA out the nation. You feel me? Yeah. So it's deep, man. You know, but you just gotta watch what them people do when they in that status, bro. It's all about status and being called something. Like that's all people want, to be known for something to go by. Like, nah.
But you gotta understand too, bro. It's like we all been programmed, bro, to the fullest. So you know, don't get it twisted. You got some of our people. They walk around. They feel as though they doing the right thing, but in reality, they not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they partially doing it because they feel like, well, I mean, we look at it this way though. You know, at least they did this for us, but we still not getting what we went into it for. You know what I mean? They look at it like somebody giving you a shout out versus paying you your money. You know what I mean? They'll take the shout out and be like, well, we got the shout out, we got the recognition, but you still ain't get the money. Like that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing at all.
And then like we go to their schools just to learn how to be controlled and obey and to become a working slave to them. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it really sucks, bro, because when you're bondage through these banks really got a fucking necktie on our ass, bro. It sucks because it's like they use the bank's money and they use us as collateral. So it's like they don't got nothing to offer but the United States citizens. So they make you sign a birth certificate to the banks, so to the federal banks can loan them money. You know what I'm saying? So they saying, oh, yo, we're going to sign them for collateral damage. They going to go out there and be in the workforce and work for you. And you just give us this money for us so we can finance the economy.
So security number.
They keep you in bondage. And all along, people try to come to America to be a United States citizen. But a USA citizens is the worst thing ever in the world. And we need to work on becoming sovereign beings, sovereign citizens again, because being a U.S. citizen is basically saying you a slave to America.
Exactly. The government, I mean, it's a system. I mean, it wasn't nothing that was already in place. They structured this shit. So, but like you say, bro, when I see people thinking voting is going to make a change, bro, all this voting time coming up, election time, bro. Why would you want to still be a part of something where you don't see no change at, and they mocking you at the same time? Like, man. I don't get that, dog. That's the same thing with like, well, look, this who y'all voted for. Y'all, it's deeper than that too. That dude's just a face, bro. Like, it's bigger than that. He's not the one that runs this whole, this thing, bro. It's already in place, and it's like, well, whoever get picked is not gonna be better than the other, bro. This shit just
America is just a corporation, right? So
exactly
when you think of a corporation of business, right? You got managers, supervisors, presidents of the company, then you got CEOs, then you got chairmen. We vote for a president of the corporation of United States of America. that doesn't mean he don't run. All he is the puppet master. You know what I'm saying? He don't really run shit. He got to answer to the
he's the face of the government.
he has to answer to the CEO and the chairman. Who's that? Maybe the British people, Queen Elizabeth, and her fake ass royal family. That's why they always go over there and holler at them about a lot of shit, because they are really the CEOs and the chairmen of the United States Corporation.
That shit's deep.
Queen Elizabeth herself, her family owns Canada, United States, and a couple of other countries.
I bet. Shoot, bro. People don't be looking at that type of stuff. They just be looking at like the Queen of damn whatever, England, whatever she was, bro.
That's why I always say, that's why I said in my song, it's called, God Mode is coming out soon. I was fuck Queen Elizabeth and the Vatican and the Pope. Fuck this man law, we ain't paying taxes anymore. Fuck the status quo. Like fuck all this shit. Cause this is not the way we're supposed to be living out here as humans. That's why I know deep down in your soul, you're not supposed to be living like this. Ain't none of us voted and say, yo, we want to go to work and for 5-6 days out the week for 40 hours. We want to pay bills every 30 days. We want to pay taxes. And no fucking body wanted none of this shit. They set this shit up way before we came out the womb. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was structurally, everything that's in place now was already worked on way back. And you think they're gonna let somebody come in there and make a change on something that's been around for how long, bro? Like shit.
It just don't make no sense, bro.
And then they gonna trick people into voting for certain things when they already knew they were gonna do it anyways, just to make you feel like you're a part of it. It's a trick, bro. If the people had their own minds, bro, if everybody had their own minds, like even with our people had our own minds, bro, we could shift this whole goddamn economy, bro.
Yeah,
literally, bro.
And I'm talking about our people, because when you think about it, melanated Niji people, bro, we are the trendsetters of everything. That's why the politicians always come to the black and so-called black and brown people for everything. They try to push everything in our neighborhoods first, because we move the needle for everything. Once we do shit, everybody else follows suit. You feel me? And yeah, bro, we need to get out of this box.
It was like that back then. We the ones that was bringing the crops to the land, everything. We was in tune with nature more than they was. We made this shit, dog. So it's the same type of play, but on a different type of level now, influential. But we was influential back then just to establish everything, bro. Like that's all it is. And so then my bad, bro.
Now finish your thought.
I was gonna say, just like when you say we're indigenous to this land, bro. If we weren't indigenous to this land, we weren't original people, bro. We wouldn't know how this land operates, bro. We the ones that made all of this shit grow and everything, dog. It wasn't them.
Yeah, because you gotta think about it. Like they was foreigners, so they came over here, right? When they came over here, they don't know the land like we know. They don't know the soil. Soil is different on in different lands. So we had to teach them how to grow crops. And this was our land. We own everything. The lands, the farms, everything. The only reason why they tricked us off our land because we signed into their system. Meaning we became American citizens.
Sign that contract out, man.
Yes. And once you became an American citizen, your land got stripped from you, because you're basically saying, I'm not a sovereign being, I'm not free, and you signed your land over to the state. That state you was living in, you signed it over. So it was like, that was what it was. You got tricked off your land. So the immigrants that was coming over from Europe, Russia, and all over, everywhere else, they just gave them to them. Sometimes they gave them the land for the free, or they sold them to them for the low, for them to have that land. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you ain't moved off that land. You just remained there, but you don't own the land, the deed to that land no more. And you sat there and you continue growing your crops, teaching people, all these immigrants that's coming over there, how to grow crops on your land, all type of shit.
Crazy,
I'm telling you, if you go back in your archives, bro, and you look up your family,
everybody were farmers.
Also talk to your elders in your family, man. I'm telling you, everybody, we was like some type of sharecrop. sharecroppers. We own
Yeah,
land.
something to do with the land. Something to do with the land, bro. It was always
That's all we
something up under
did.
that. Exactly.
Yeah. And then it's like us, we ran on a barter system. So we ain't have money. It was like barter system. It's like shit, if you had a say for instance, if you had like a little, you know, the restaurant, whatever I was, it's like, okay, you'll let me eat there, and I might, grow some crops for you for your restaurant. You know what I'm saying? And certain shit like that, but we ain't use money to exchange business like that. Money ain't coming to play into these fucking immigrants came over here and they set up the fucking banking system and all that crazy shit.
Yeah, and all that shit is doing it. All that shit is them doing it their way. They got away from anything that we established and had going on and turning into their own situation. Like you say, they came up with the money, and we need to have control of everything. We don't need them to be able to do their own thing. So,
it was a huge paper genocide, man. Really.
Yeah. Hey, man. Also, another topic, man. Video that she sent me the other day, man. I want to hear your thoughts on this.
But women be the main ones pushing for monogamy. And then when a bitch get in a relationship, you don't understand by asking this man to not fuck nobody else, by asking this man to not call nobody else, by asking this man to not look at another woman for none of his wants and needs as far as male to female, you are then saying, I'm going to be whatever you need me to be, nigga, because I don't want, but y'all don't understand that. Y'all just think that's how it's supposed to be because that's what the media and the movies and your man in them taught you. That's what y'all think. Y'all, like, truth be told, if up front a bitch told you, these are all the things you're going to have to do, girl, in order to lock this nigga in like you want to, half of y'all wouldn't even want the nigga after that. But you never sit down and actually really consider what does it take to be Ray's girlfriend? What does it take to be Michael's wife? Like, what type of demons do this nigga really got? What type of sex drive do he really got if he left every other bitch alone and only fucks with me? What type of things would he want out of me? Y'all be one a nigga that's rich and a freak and got a great personality, but is low key, don't talk to nobody, but is a people person, but is like y'all want all this shit. And girl, if you actually had to entertain that nigga non-stop by yourself, bitch, you be a circus monkey. The way you would have to suck dick on Tuesday, swing from the ceiling fan on Thursday.
Yes.
Before I even say what I gotta say, man, shout out to Love Darcy, bro. She really be dropping a lot of gems. I know y'all know about her, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep up the good work, sister. Like, really, for real though. Like,
I mean, you gotta in this society, you know, you gotta have women talk to women. You can't. It ain't gonna be no man telling a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because the first thing they're gonna say, well, how you gonna talk about a woman? He ain't no woman. He don't. You know, so it's good to see that type of energy come from a woman to a woman holding a woman accountable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She really said a mouthful right there, bro, because a lot of women be wanting man to be monogamous. I get it. You know, they programmed in the society, all this crazy stuff. And yeah, I get that. And it's like, do you ever sit down and ask yourself what it's going to take to retain and lock this man down and keep his attention and for him to be, you know, because
that's the biggest thing is to retain it. You feel me? For real.
Women, I don't think in this day and age, women don't take relationships serious. I really don't. Me personally.
Shit, they don't. Entertainment energy. I mean, the entertainment industry is crumbling all of that, bro. Because like she said, you look at TV, you watch these movies and all that. Yeah. So that's showing the perception. But see, the perception too is it's not the grown women. You know, they got whatever they gonna have, but it's the younger generation coming up of females and stuff that's getting brainwashed by these.
Yeah. I'm talking about this modern day woman.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I don't think the modern day woman take relationships serious. Why? Because they walk around here not needing a man. They want a man, but they don't need a man. It's difference between wants and need. You know what I'm saying? When you need something, you gonna make sure you do what you have to do to keep that around and retain that. You know what I'm saying? They be wanting men just the fact of, you know, to use, like, oh, you gotta provide me money. If you don't got no money, you a broke nigga. Woo, 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 woo. Can't do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? Life is more. I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, you know, you want a man to come in and help you, this, and that, a third, provide. I get that, but we can't be sitting back saying that a man is like valued by money, and that's just what it is nowadays. It's like we value by our money. If we don't kind of, you know what I'm saying, bring that to the table right there off the dribble, no dope.
Mm-hmm.
Women sit back and wait for a man at the finish line. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to get a man that's grinding. They don't want to
give that. They don't want to give that time for him to make his moves to build everything up to beat her. Nah, you gotta you gotta have you gotta have yachts, limos, a damn a house sitting on acres, a hum on 28 spinning. You gotta like
six-figure guy.
You gotta have a pet from the zoo at your house.
Yeah, they want a six-figure guy, all that type of time and shit. So they can. It's crazy, but they sit there and tell you they want this stuff, but they don't look at numbers. They don't look at statistics. They don't look at. They don't look at what's the percentage of people that's making over $100,000 in America. They don't look at shit like that. They just like, I want a guy. I'm gonna manifest this guy. But only 10% of people in America makes over $100,000 a year.
And then talk about the men in the positions though too. When a man is in there, he's mostly in polygamous shit.
That's not even the 10%. Not even accounting just single men. This is 10% of the world. So I'm talking about married people, gay people, fucking like. Yeah, so if we're gonna say just single men in the world, it's probably like what 1% to 2% that's making six figures a year. You know what I mean? And they don't even take that accountable. And it's like, once you even get that type of guy, what makes you think you can retain him? Like, yeah, he may come across and fuck on, but what's gonna make you think you gonna retain him? Well, a lot of women just think, oh, I give him some pussy and that's it. It's like you don't add value. A lot of women don't add value to a man. Like they just think they just look at what they want to get from out of a man, not wanting to give him back value. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking on the generalization. You know, I know some women hear what I'm saying. They say, well, I do this. That's not me.
Yeah,
baby, I'm talking about the generalization, meaning the majority of women, not the minority.
Yeah, the most you come across, bruh, it's a lot of how can I say it? It's like you're gonna have Meg the Stallions, you're gonna have Cardi B, you're gonna have all of them duplicated out here. City girls, all of them got the same mentality, you know. That ain't gonna help us at all. Cause you know, while the other side, they dying out. they try to stop us by any means of duplicating, having these families. You know, all this stuff is structured. They ain't no sit there and wonder why. Watch the pattern. Watch the stuff that's been already implicated for it to go down the line. Like it's all about us taking back control of the wheel. You feel me, bro? How you gonna don't let the Tesla drive you, man? You feel me? Don't trust the Tesla. Drive that motherfucker yourself, dog. Feel me? When that bit malfunction, bro, you ain't got no control over it. Like people gotta go back to the basics, dog. The basics. You know what I mean? Like
but like look though, but women they don't understand. Like they really kind of fuck the game up because say like I'm a guy, right, and I'm making $100,000 a plus, right? You give me the man the power over all this shit now. What I'm talking about. Okay, I just say only 10% of people making over $100,000. A single man, bachelor men like me, we only like 1%, 0.5, 0.7%. I will be considered as a rare commodity, right? So that means I'm able to attract so many women, 90% of the women, right? And then on top of that, I'm attracting 90% of the women. I got a few women now. I'm not just dealing with one woman. And if I choose to get in a relationship, it's not gonna be with one woman. You see what I'm saying? It's not gonna be with one woman because I got the upper hand now. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
it's like
based off value.
yes, bro. My value went up because all the women
value.
is chasing this 1% guy. Think about that.
It's based off the value. So, like you say, man, it's the value. You know what I mean? And then women is just the quality of her in general. You know.
Yeah, and that's the sexual market. You know what I'm saying? Men make the sexual market for women, and women make the sexual market for men. Women like men. You know, don't get messed up. They like good looking guys. I get that, but women are attracted to men that's making money. And let's just take money off the table. Women are attracted to success. All right. They attracted to the success of a person. So when they see a man that's getting money, they more attracted to, you know, your success. They want to ask you, hey, how you got here? You know, what you do for a living? Teach me how to get here. You know what I'm saying? They attracted to the success. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. And I get that, you know. So that right there makes me an even higher commodity. So women, y'all created that sexual market. See, when it comes to a man, we look for a woman, you know, beauty, youth, and fertility. You know what I'm saying? We look for, you know, younger women, you know, from the ages of 18 to damn 28, goddamn, maybe even 30. You know what I'm saying? That's when a woman at her prime, you know. You know, a guy don't really get into his prime until he, you know what I'm saying, 30 and up. That's when a man reaches his prime. 35 and up. Ooh, we in our prime. You know,
most definitely. I mean,
yeah.
that's when a lot of, you know, most of us kind of get it together and everything built and, you know, shit like that.
Yeah. Mother Nature bless women early at an early age with value, and Father Time take it away from them.
Pretty much.
Straight like that. And that's just what it is. That's why I be telling a lot of women, like, your best shot if you want to get married and be, you know, in a good relationship with a good, decent man, y'all best bet is to try to lock a guy down from the ages of 18 to 30. That's your best bet because you in your prime. For real. You in your prime, baby.
Cause I mean, like I was on a show one time too, way back, and it was a panel of like middle-aged women that were single. You feel me? So I remember one thing I said though. You know what I'm saying? I remember I got up on the show and I was talking. You feel me? And it was a question asked: why you think, you know, most women be like that and they be single mothers and they mid, whatever. I say it's a lot of that come from the company they keep too. Company they keep around them. You know, so if you in a group with single women and you go find somebody, you feel me, then it's like when you go find that person, they gonna look for all the flaws of a man, you feel me? It's the company they keep around them, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't be around some losers and expect to win, bro. You gotta be around people that's winning. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be a person, you know what I'm saying, hang around somebody that ain't trying to be on the same level you on. And I was like, a lot of women and they mid 30 or whatever, they be saying all that. So a lot of that come from either, you know, the person they be around too, the people they be around, they be grouped up. You know what I mean? That's the worst thing to do.
Single women keep they friends single.
Cause they don't want to lose that friend. They want the same company they keep.
It's crazy because it's like women have standards, and when women call out their standards, what they want in a man, whatever, a man never blinks his eye and complain about what that woman's standards is. As soon as a man open up his mouth and say he has standards, or call out his standards, they start like saying all type of shit. So I tell a woman one time, I was like, yeah, I don't want to mess with a woman that's like 30 plus years old. And they was like, well, why? I was like, because men don't like women with experience. We want a woman with less experience. Because the woman that comes with experience is more damaged. She came through she came, come from a lot of broken relationships. She's carrying that damage, and she expects the man to help her get through that damage. And I ain't got time for all that type of time. She's not coachable. She don't want to submit. I ain't got time for all that shit. And I get it.
Yeah,
a woman should only submit to a man. A woman should only submit to a man that's a leader. I get that, But like I'm saying, I'm a leader. So this is what I'm looking for. I want a woman that's going to be submissive, that's coachable, that don't have a lot of damage. Like, that's why younger women is the thing for me, from the age of 18 to 28. Like, that's my thing. Women look for a man with, they look for older guys. And I get that, because older guys have, they wise. They have, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of things under their belts. And I get that. They want experience from a guy. You know what I mean? We don't want experience from a woman as a man. We too opposite. And women always try to put what they want in a man and what we want in a woman. Like, we two different people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
No, most definitely, man. I also too, man, want to throw this in another clip that was shared with me.
This collider and these beings that they're in communication with. So we're talking about the premier scientists on planet Earth right now, who are actively engaged, according to their own words, communicating with something with a personality, in their own words, from another dimension, and that's the purpose of the collider. I mean, people need to understand this is not science fiction. This is fact.
That's correct. What I write about in my novels,
right?
I place a storyline that is embedded with science fact. Everything that I present publicly in the books, public speaking, is all drawn from their own scientific journals and white papers. And then I'm able to see what they're doing. Not just extrapolate, but see in the real time what it is they're doing. Not a future agenda, but what they're doing right now today. The imminency of what they intend to do, which is opening this gateway. And understand that the world of science in terms of particle physics also overlaps into DNA, into biology.
Yes.
There's a multifaceted, multi-level agenda at play, not just with CERN, but it's proof of concept feeder labs around the world that feed into CERN. So we are talking about changing humans, changing the planet. We're talking about not only bringing in information through a portal, we're also talking about definitively changing our way of life. This is a threat to our existence, to the creation of mankind.
A threat to our existence, a threat to the creation of mankind. So they're communicating with some kind of entity. You and I would believe that these entities are fallen angels.
Right.
They ain't playing, bro, because I remember when it was going on, bro, I remember they was talking so much chicken talk, bro. I was listening directly what they was saying. They was saying they were trying to do stuff like that, bro. Like, you had to really listen hard to how they were saying it. And I also like how when they took questions, they was only taking questions. They weren't taking questions from the people. They was taking it from like a panel type view, bro. Like, they weren't answering questions that people, you know what I'm saying, would actually want to know about CERN, bro. Like, they was definitely saying they were trying to do something, communicate and everything, dog. Like, just had to really see the live, man. Like, I definitely believe that.
Oh, man. I'm trying to see what should I start at. So everybody knows about Area 51.
Right.
We've heard of Area 51 for a long time.
Right.
And Area 51 is a jail for extraterrestrials that's been trying to get over, that's been getting over here and trying to warn the people about what's really going on out here in the existence outside of this dome we live in. And they've been trying to get over here, and they've been getting captured by the government, and they put them in that jail. That's a jail cell for extraterrestrials. So that's what they're talking about, those type of extraterrestrials that's coming over, because they don't want them to warn the people. Because think about it, you got alien extraterrestrials, coming over here. It's going to question religion. It's going to question the existence of living. It's going to question the system that we are trapped under. It's going to question NASA.
Yeah,
it's going to question everything. Everything gonna get questioned, right? So they created this Area 51 facility for extraterrestrials trying to come over to warn the people. Now, I'm telling people, they only exposing extraterrestrials because they're gonna use extraterrestrials. It's gonna be an attack. I feel as though it's gonna be a fake extraterrestrial attack, so all the nations can come together, right, and band together and try to fight them. And that's the only way they can be able to bring this new world order all together into one. And when you gang all the nations together, create this new world order, and we all have one enemy, one common enemy. Come on, we all seen the movie Independence Day, right? They put this shit in plain sight all the time, man. And I'm telling y'all this, like, I'm really putting y'all in my mind because I done meditated. I had,
been not that damn creative, bro, to come up with something like that. Nah.
Right. I don't have dreams about this, and it's crazy that, and like, this is the only way they can get people on the same accordance, and Americans and
enemies,
Russians and China, everybody come together on one new world order and saying, hey, we got one common enemy. We got to fight these quote unquote aliens. They're trying to take over and kill us, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's the only way to bring the fear factor up and get everybody with a common enemy. That's it. I'm telling you, like, that's going to be the play.
Yeah, I mean, and then with Area 51, is just weird vibes, dog. You can't just walk, bro. You know how many times people joked about that, bro? And hey, they'll gun you down, bro. Out there they gonna gun you down. Like, no it's something going on. Yeah,
no warnings. I've been I want people, man. Shit. I got a little homework task for the viewers, man. Everybody that's watching us, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook, Signature Series Network, YouTube. I want y'all to take the time out and go look into this general. His name was Admiral Bird. Then back in the 50s, before the nations came together with this big treaty, Admiral Bird went to the center of the earth to find the center of the earth, meaning he went to Antarctica and he went over the ice walls to outer space. This is why it's called outer space and not upper space. He went beyond the ice walls and he seen other extraterrestrials and other deities. And he actually spoke to extraterrestrials, and the extraterrestrials was actually telling him that they was not amazed and cautious about the way human beings is carrying themselves on this side of the ice wall with these nuclear bombs and how they polluting the world and all this crazy stuff. Why they was concerned? Because they living on this planet too, this plane too. And it's like, whatever we do, it's gonna fuck them up over there too. So it's like they was concerned. They was showing their concern to Admiral Bird, and he came back over here to let the people know type shit. And he was having a lot of interviews, writing books about this stuff, and the government ended up killing him behind this stuff because he was exposing all this shit. And this is when they came out with this big nation treaty. They had, the treaty consists of, China, Russia, United States, India, all that shit. They all came together and say, hey, look, no one can come beyond this ice wall. If a boat comes sailing beyond this ice wall, we gonna stop them. Like with the sail, we gonna stop them. And I'm not bullshitting. They got videos of people attempting to go beyond the ice walls on their boats, and you got the National Guards, the army from our side, and China, all of them, they'll stop you. And if you don't stop, they'll kill you. If you fly over the wall, they will gun you down. They will
go missing going over that bit.
Yeah. They'll actually radio call you on your radio on your plane and say, hey, turn around. They'll give you a warning. If you don't comply, they will blow your airplane out of the sky. Literally seen plenty of videos with this shit.
So you got the ice walls, and then what's the spot in the ocean, bro, when the big be going missing too, bro?
Oh, the Bermuda Triangle? That's just a portal. That's just a portal.
Yeah.
That's the portal, bro.
So y'all, it's portals and the ice wall out here, man. This shit is for real.
it's a whole portal in the Grand Canyon. That portal will actually lead you to Egypt. It's a portal in the Grand Canyon you can walk through, and you'll be in Egypt.
Like, tell y'all, man.
It's portals everywhere in the States, bro. But they just, man, I'm telling you.
Real talk, man. Y'all got it right here, man. Make sure y'all do the homework, man. Go look it up, man. This is all facts here. You feel me? No hearsay.
Yeah, for real. I done did hard research, man. Like, I'm talking about, I do research to the point where I see something, I start subscribing to it, and then I play devil's advocate. Even though when I subscribe to something, I play devil's advocate and go against what I subscribe to try to go against what I subscribe to. So I remember at one point where, like, people ask me, "Oh, you think the Earth flat or round?" And it's like, I never thought it was round. So it's like, you know, it could be flat, or it could be I mean, the shape don't really matter. All I care about is people looking into going beyond the ice walls, because the ice walls would give the answers to a lot of things that we've been questioning. Like, literally, like, think about it. NASA always speak about going outer space. Why it's not called upper space?
Upper, yeah.
Think about it.
Out sounds like I'm getting out of something. I'm busting out of something.
Yes, beyond the ice wall. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here. I'm just going out.
Wordage. You gotta get that wordage, man. That word play is everything. With anything you looking at, word play is everything. Especially when these people be talking to us about certain things, you gotta pay attention to these politicians. They gonna reveal their plan. You just gotta really watch the verbiage they be using, because they be talking in code, bro. Like, for real.
It's all wordplay.
Let me see. Also, man, I want to share as well, man. Your boy, hey, they trying to start it up with your boy already, man. Trump got accused of stonewalling rape accuser to avoid October 19 deposition. So basically, it's a writer suing Trump for defamation after he denied having raped her in the mid-1990s. Former president stonewalling and trying to avoid a scheduled deposition as he tries to delay the case indefinitely. Hey, man, the man, Mr. Grab him by the lips, man.
Yeah.
I ain't surprised though, man. You got a bunch of stuff going on. Buying with the diaries, him evading rape, and the what old boy name is?
Shit, he sent the feds to Trump house because Trump still had some presidential documents that he was keeping on, and
they going to war right now. For real. And man, Glenn Maxwell husband, he was tied up with that too, but bro, the man trying to evade all this stuff, man. But I don't see how Bill Cosby all this time later, but Trump got all these accusations and he's just skating on ice, bro. Slick.
Yeah, man. I keep tell folk, man, they came out the Bill, man, because Bill had a whole plan, bro. He was trying to buy up a couple networks.
Yeah.
And these folks don't like that shit. He was trying to buy up a couple networks. Reason being, by him buying up these networks like NBC, ABC, and he has the money to do so.
That's control. Yeah.
He was gonna have control of what you're seeing on TV. So he was gonna be able to put, like, you know, so-called black excellence back on in your face, like how it was in the early 90s, how you seen these shows where you the mother and dad in the house with the family and all that type of stuff. He's gonna put education on the TV. They ain't like they don't want that, because he who controls the television controls the people.
Imagery.
They control the imagery, and when you look on the TV, you don't see no masculine so-called black brother on TV, man. You getting all these bussy boys. You know what I'm saying? And all these soft cats, man, and all these soft cats getting these main roles. Like you got that silly ass Hollywood movie Woman King now, like Woman King. It don't even fucking make sense.
There's a bunch of confusion, right?
Yeah, bro. And if you even look into that real story of the Woman King, bro, that shit Hollywood, bro. That tribe that they talking about on the Woman King, they was the main tribe over there in Africa selling they other tribes to the fucking Europeans for money, intangibles. The main tribe. So that tribe wasn't shit.
All I say what killing me, bro, is and this the illusion right here, bro. You know how a lot of people say they don't believe what they hear, but they believe what they see. That's why I feel like that imagery is so important, bro. Like,
it is.
That's why I feel like even if it ain't real, bro, a person will feel like if they see it, it gotta be real. Like forget thinking about it. Like forget even putting my own thoughts to it. Like especially when it comes to these influencers and all that type of stuff. Oh, if I see it, it must have happened for real, or they really on that, or it's real. Like it's trickery, man. That imagery is, oh man.
Yeah, and just think about it, bro. It's not even about. I don't think about adults so much when it comes to imagery. I think about the kids, the teenagers.
Yeah, because they got us the same way. Shit.
Yeah, when you see something on TV or a movie, you think, okay, that's how it really went down. This must be real. It's on TV.
Kids ain't looking at damn horror flicks to be fake, bro. They on imagery.
That shit real, bro. You know what I'm saying? To them. So it's like, yo. And that's who they're attacking. The kids, bro. That's why the kids, they go to school, you get indoctrinated with this programming. They teach you how to obey and be controlled. Why you think when you get into the world, you already know how to be, controlled and obey the law and behave and go to work and be a slave to society and pay bills. Even if your parents ain't never taught you the money, financial literacy, none of that. You just know I gotta go out here, work, pay bills. Ooh. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I noticed too, we speaking of kids are more suicidal these days, bro, than we was growing up.
Yeah,
I'm noticing that. I'm definitely noticing that. Like from seeing certain things, bro, and I feel like it's the pressure of a lot of this contamination, bro, and that's the result of it. It's too much being put on them, bro. Like too much these days in a way where they don't know how to process it, bro, and they don't know how to handle the emotions. It's a lot of emotional things going on right now. Like you say, bro, the foods and everything, bro, is calculated.
Type stuff.
But yeah, man.
Man, I want to, before we get up out of here, we gotta do some, some promotions.
Yeah, we finna shout these businesses out, man. First and foremost, let me see.
But wait, before we get into the promotions, man, shout out to our
sponsor real quick. Yeah, so everybody, since we talking about the money we owed and what she wish we should do, we should never wait on nobody. Why wait? You can go ahead and get it in right now and head over to BOAMEDCB on Instagram, my 40 acres and a mule. We got to start our reparations. We got to do it for ourselves. Stop asking and begging these same people. It's like it's going to give you crumbs. So make sure I head over to BOAMEDCB on Instagram. You know what I mean? Our black-owned cryptocurrency, our digital asset, man, as money will be digital soon because they want way more control. So, hey, we got to put our money, take our money out of these banks, man. Get off the grid.
These banks ain't what it is, bro. The banks is the reason why we in this predicament today.
Man.
Yeah. Highlight that homie though with a BRAMEDCB on IG.
Yeah. So while we doing these business shout outs, man, we giving back to the people that subscribe and watch our podcast. And you know, we feel like we owe it to y'all to put y'all on too the same way y'all do with us. So we're gonna shout out to y'all on too the same way y'all do. Pharaoh Montana on Instagram, Pharaoh_Montana.
Yeah. Go check her out, man. She doing the October reflection. So she doing shadow work. So for it's a whole shadow work challenge. And every day is gonna be a different challenge that's for your shadow work. And today is October 1st. She started her first shadow work today. So make sure y'all check that out. I really want to read today's shadow work.
Yeah. So shadow work is, for everybody that's unfamiliar with the term, it's a process of reflection, feeling, sorting, and healing, you know. So you're in tune with yourself, you know.
Yeah. So like, I mean, today's questions of the day is, you know what I'm saying, what path not taken do you think about the most? And then what is the main thing about that path that you feel you are missing out on? You know what I'm saying? You just kind of sit there, do your shadow work and reflect on these questions. And every day of the month is going to be new questions and new things you can reflect on. And you know what I mean? As you know, raising your vibration by the day, you know what I mean? You must do that shadow work, because shadow work is literally most of the work. You can't, it's cool. You want to come out here and rock the crystals, you know, you eating right, you getting tapped in, you getting knowledge, that's fine and dandy. But if you ain't doing the shadow work, that's like literally 80% of the spirituality, man, you ain't moving forward. So make sure y'all tap in with Pharaoh Montana. You know what I mean? The October Reflection Challenge, all October.
Make sure y'all go follow and keep up, man, and get it in. Let me see. We got another one. Well, matter of fact, going to put him in there, man. Our guy. He got filmed by Billy, owner/creative director at Billy World. So he basically specializes in concept mapping, directing, recording events, commercials, and music videos. As you can see, the Underdogs podcast, he is the one responsible for our intro and outro. Got some work he did with a few artists. You got Zay. You got a business right here. He helped that.
Yeah.
Photography. Got your boy right here, Jack Khaldun.
Yay.
Organic video. All
they
that.
got a whole bunch of videos. Check out Film by Billy. He do commercials. You know what I'm saying? He do video shoots. You know, he do movies. He do it all, man. My boy, a good videographer. He a photographer as well. Check him. I got good work.
Yeah, Cast 2 films too, by the way. Two brothers partnering together like the Wayans brothers. Y'all gonna see them real soon. Also, man, we got natural skincare line, naturalglowbyband.com, which is specialized in, you know, skincare, natural skincare. If you got eczema, you know, anything you need, you got acne, body scrubs, all that, everything, man. Got a new release right now: marshmallow caramel body scrub, sea moss body wash for all dry skin.
Everything natural, by the way.
Vitamin C toner for fading dark spots, everything like that. Help you brighten and glow your skin. You know what I mean? So you got body oils, everything up under the sun. You feel me? Body soaps, facial body kit, scrubs, shea butters, all that. So make sure you tap in. naturalglowbyband.com.
Yeah, one thing about it, you don't want to keep putting these European chemicals on your body. So you got to put some real natural remedies on our melanated skin. You know what I mean?
Just because you see it in Target don't mean they ain't got no acid in that motherfucker.
Yo, people, we got to understand our skin is our number one organ. So whatever you put in the skin, it absorbs and goes inside the body.
Into your body. Yeah. That's why you have flare-ups and certain stuff happen to your irritants to your skin. You putting out them chemicals. You gotta take care of yourself. Also got another black-owned business, Caught by Storm Photography, at Caught by Storm. So photography business. Nah, man, book your shoot today.
Book your shoot.
Everything. Any type of, memorable moment you want to get captured, make sure you check in with at Caught by Storm out in Suffolk, Virginia. All right. Let's see what else we got going on. Okay. We got a black-owned natural hairline, basically. Got hair oil, hair mask, conditioner, shampoo. We got a whole bundle. So Tybee caters to all hair types. As you can see, the indigenous woman is front line and center.
Yes, sir. It's on the ride.
Yeah, man. So y'all tap in, natural hair care products. All the reviews, everything you need. Let's see, so that's the whole bundle right now. Everything is out of stock. They selling out. So make sure you tap in and subscribe. So when they re-up, they'll get you right. Organic.
Everything.
Somebody.
Organic.
Yeah. All right, let me see what else. I got one more. So we got the Bow Experience, which is help you travel to your next destination. If you like to, it's about that time though, boy. Next year, man, you gotta, you feel you want to start next year right and go overseas or whatever. Make sure you tap in and get them deals, man. Get you a agent, travel agent. I'm here, because when you try to do it yourself, sometimes you might book it too expensive, you feel me? But hey, that's the point of the travel agent. Make sure you get a good deal and everything, man. So that's what it's all about, getting outside of this programming and get experiences in and see everything from another level. Open your third eye mode, get more experiences,
Yeah. Get that passports, man. Get some stamps on the motherfuckers in. There your life.
Real talk, man. Because definitely being over here, boy, it'd be exhausting with all the battles and everything. We gotta have shit crazy, boy. Mentally and physically too. All of that, man.
What?
Every day is a battle.
You ain't lying, man.
Yeah, you can't put your guard down. As soon as you put your guard down, Mike Tyson gonna uppercut you right. It's over with. For real. But yeah, man, hey, this was the Dawg Talk episode. You know what I mean? Yeah. I am your host, Fleetwood Jr. That's Sly, 9 Ether Nation, John Khaldun. And we about to end it on a good note, man. You know how we do it.
Yes, sir. I say, my people, I say.
Oh, definitely.
Shout out to Shake the Series Network.
Your one and only black-owned network that we are on right now, live. You can catch us, catch season 2 coming soon. We coming to Roku and Fire Stick TV. You know what I mean?
Doing our thing.
Yeah,
this was the Underdog Podcast, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Enjoy the rest of y'all year. Keep your head up and continue raising your vibration, man.
Oh, make sure y'all tap in for the. We got episode. Let me see. I'm losing track, man. I think 21, season 21. 22? Yeah, 21 tomorrow. 21. We got an author coming on, Chrissy, the author from Southside Chicago, Illinois. So we will be live tomorrow too. So make sure y'all tap in. But yeah, this is the Underdog, man. We checking out.
I say.
Gold mouth, rabbit on my teeth, I got carrots. Open up her mouth and she got vocals sound like Janet. Marble on the floors, but the kitchen kinda granite. Lean color perk, you would think it's pomegranate. I see flying saucers finna roll another planet. It will fall in place if it's meant to be organic. I got I'm speaking Spanish. I'm something like a pie, never leave without the cannon. I'm enlightened. Chad, I got stones around my neck. If you pay attention, I teach her how to earn respect. I walk around with a tag like a mad at the rail. People do any damn thing for a check. So what if you got signed labels, throw them on the shelf? I don't ask for help, I just go within myself. Hard time. I bust up out my shell. I let my nuts hang, cause it don't got no curfew. Dog mouth, rabbit on my teeth, I got carrots. Open up her mouth and she got vocals, sound like Janet. Marble on the floors, but the kitchen kinda